Oh, hey, I'm live. Let's try Instagram. Am I live? I can't tell. What happened here? Froze on me. Let's try again. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at one time. What an amazing feat. You all know I do that all the time. There, now I'm live. Hi, everyone. And it's Brenda at Southern Twist Yarns. I'm the owner here, and I'm looking back and forth because I'm working with two cameras. If you are part of our family here at Southern Twister, if you watch us, you know that we usually go live in the morning. And if you happen to tune in, hi Jamie, good to see you. And if you happen to tune in this morning and you saw just a mess, I don't know, technology is not my friend, and I'm going to try to move these cameras so I'm not having to turn my head too many different ways. So bear with me just a second. I'll try not to make you ill as I go around. Anyway, I'm so glad that you're here. It's hot outside, isn't it? And we're going to just hang out and see who shows up here with me. So we have the summer going on, and in our area, as I said, if you get my newsletter, I already said this to you, but school starts in less than a month, and that is crazy. I don't know where the summer has gone. It's been insane. But anyway, so we just kind of wanted to show you, I just want to show you a little bit about what's happening here. You'll notice I'm in the front of the shop today. I know I normally don't show that. Usually we're in the back of the shop and you're looking from the other way. But for those of you that don't come in, you can see that we're in the front. And I've kind of rearranged a little bit my setup. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what's going on. For those of you that are here, you know that our head table, our main table when you walk in, let me put the camera over here. So you can see we're nice and open here. We go all the way back. We're a small little shop. It doesn't take a lot of space up, but we have our front table here always has whatever is new, whatever is going on in the shop, whatever is current. I've kind of redesigned it a little bit. So this is all of our new yarn that is sitting up on the front, and the stuff that's probably the most important for us right now is that we got in some new colors of our branded yarn. Look at this. Now, speaking of hot, this is like hot summer, right? If I can get it in my hand, look at those colors. Oh my gosh. One of the things that we love about getting our own yarn is we get to name it, and picking out names is a lot of fun. And it's harder than you think it is. And I kind of reminds me of fingernail polish. I always wonder who the person is that comes up with, the names of fingernail polish. But anyway, so this is fun. So we called this one, can I read it? Carnival. Not really quite Mardi Gras, although it has some Mardi Gras colors in it, but it does look like a carnival, so we named it Carnival. This is pine pollen. Those of you that live here know what pine pollen is, and we've had this color before. Two of these are new. This is another new one, and we called this Daylily. Look at how beautiful. If you're a pink girl and you like golds and a little bit of green, this just reminds us so much of Daylily, and it's absolutely a beautiful yarn. So this is our fingering weight yarn. This is 80% merino and 20% nylon. So you can do socks with it. You can actually do anything with it, make a shawl, make a sweater, whatever you want. We have tons and tons of colors. This just happened to be the fun ones that I picked up. If you are a purple and brown girl, here's some great colors that would look good together. This always makes me, whenever I pull up 4 colors at a time, it always makes me think of Stephen West and his mystery knit-alongs, because it seems like we always use like 4 colors whenever we do his knit-alongs. But anyway, so then also on the table, let me move the card. I'm sorry if I seem a little jiggly, but we have tile floor, so it's bumpy here. We also have our custom hand-dyed yarn from Life in the Long Grass, which is one of our favorite dyers here at Southern Twist. And they did a custom dye for us in a non-superwash wool and in a Cordale wool, should tell you that, and in a merino and silk blend, which is our favorite in the shop. Most of us have knit with this. This is our favorite blend, which is superwash merino and silk. I mean, who doesn't love silk, right? So the color is called a Fairhope Morning. These are both called Fairhope Morning, but what a distinct difference they are. If you look at the one with the silk, right, there's pinks and purples, faint, but there's a little bit of pink. You can see it as you turn the skein. In the Cordale, which is a non-superwash yarn, there you don't see the pink as much. It's very, 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 very faint. But so we have that in two colors, and it's available on the website or in the shop, whichever you prefer. I'm going to take you around here. So bear with me. So we're coming down into the main part of the store, and over here in this part is also still some of our table. On here is our Wonderland silk barrette, and I'm off camera, so let me bear with. Okay, there we go. Is Wonderland silk barrette. Silk barrette is a byproduct of silk. It has a very dry hand. It behaves a little bit like cotton, but it is 100% silk. It is absolutely gorgeous yarn. It knits up beautifully. It's a fingering weight yarn as well. We have several really pretty colors. Most of them are kind of a variegated color. Look at that. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? So beautiful yarn. We have that on our table because it is new. And a new thing that we have is branded in our Southern Twist is called Glow. If you haven't been in to see Glow, the camera is not going to do it justice. Glow is 70% silk, 20% mohair, and 10% nylon. So it is a fingering weight yarn. It looks really kind of curly and fluffy, but it's not. It actually knits up very straight, but it is absolutely fabulous yarn. I think one color is almost already sold out. So this has been super, super popular, and it's called Glow. There is a lot of yardage. You've got 440 yards on here. So you could make a beautiful little shawl on this or a shoulder warmer. I think it's kind of a special yarn. You could also use it held together with another yarn. Like if you want to do, I'm thinking of like maybe Evie's shawl that she designed called Strolling. I'll turn the camera around in a minute and show you what that looks like. Or you could do like rocket tee or pop rock tee. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with this yarn if you don't want to use it all together. It is not itchy, even though it does have that 20% mohair. I think the silk kind of negates that itchiness of it. So anyway, that is what is on our main table. And because I just said I would do it, I'm going to turn the camera around again and show you this. So this is Evie's shawl up here. Oops, if you're on Facebook, you can't see it. Let me get the camera. There you go. So this is Evie's shawl up here. It is called Strolling. It comes in two sizes. This is the large size, and this uses 2 skeins of yarn. This will use actually 2 full skeins of yarn. Now, one of our knitters, Marilyn, knit this for us, and this is a superwash wool and mohair. And then Evie did a smaller version in hers, and she didn't use quite the whole 2 skeins. So this is superwash wool, and then she used Surrey alpaca. So we've had a lot of customers do it. Patterns available only at Southern Twist Yarn. So if you are interested in the pattern, you will not find it anywhere else but here. You will have to email us or call us. Let me put the camera back down again. Email us or call us if you're interested. So I'm going to try not to move too fast and make you sick, because somebody told me they get sick when they watch people move in shops. So we're going to just take a little, my camera's a little blurry. I think it doesn't like to be wiggled. We're going to take a little walk down our aisle of yarn. And if you see anything that catches your eye and you want me to stop, I'm on a piece of tile. Let me know and I will. So this week, Evie has been away. And while Evie has been away, I have done some refreshing of the shelving here at Southern Twist. And I found some really amazing things that I had kind of forgotten that we had. But I also found some things that we have had in the shop that maybe you have missed. So I thought it was time to do what I'm calling a little summer refresh. Oops, sorry, it's a little bumpy here. I'm half on carpet and half on tile. Let me move this thing. So I set up a little section in the back of the shop, and I'm going to get you there right now. There we are. And I'm calling it our summer shelf refresh. So what that means is I have taken some yarn that's been on our shelf, maybe, a couple of months more than it should have been. And we are marking it so it's a comfortable discount for you. We have some in here that has been here and it's down to 25% off. We have some that has been here a little bit longer and it's more new and it's 20% off. This is some beautiful yarn. We have, look at that, smooshy with yak, smooshy with yak, smooshy cashmere and yak. We have some sequoia in here, some kind of bulky sequoia. Okay, sorry, I gotta move my camera again so you can see. We also have some other yarns in here. We have some beautiful cotton yarns that are really nice. So this is our summer refresh section. I really would love you to come and take a look at it. It is available on our website, but you can't really, yarn. I don't know how people buy yarn online because you can't see and you can't touch it. But I have an extra added bonus. If you come in, you fall in love with this color or any of the other colors. This happens to be called Peachy Keen. If you buy all the skeins that we have in the store in this color, we will give you an additional 10% off. So that's a pretty darn good deal. You won't find that online. Sorry, this is for our in-store shoppers only, but you could always also call us. So we have some nice, interesting things in there, lots of fun yarn. I hope that you will take the time to go online and look and just, let me show you another yarn, Barocco Sesame. People have loved this yarn forever. I'm told this is it. We aren't going to be able to get sesame anymore. So if you have loved sesame in the past and you like to knit with this, it's a nice worsted, all different fibers. There's wool, acrylic, cotton, nylon. Come in and see. You will not be disappointed. This is nice yarn, but once it's gone, and we will not get it back in. We have lots of stuff coming in for the fall. We've got lots of things planned for the fall. I know it seems kind of weird to be talking about fall when it's so hot outside, but come in, take a look at our summer refreshers, refresh your shelves. We're refreshing ours. We've got some Sabre balls in here. We've already had some of our yarn. It's already been picked over pretty good. I hope that you will come in. I'm going to turn the camera around. Hope you will come in and see us and visit us. EB has been away this week. She'll be back next week. We'll have some holiday things getting ready to start up. Yes, it is time to talk about those holiday gifts. We're putting some really cute little kits together, different ideas that you can do to those last minute gifts for everyone. So that is what is on my agenda. And you want to see what's on my needles? This is something that I have been. You're in love with that Peachy Keen and the creamy yellow. Okay, Jamie, it's yours. Stop in tomorrow, Let me just turn around. I'm going to show you what I just started on my needles today. Not very far along, but I am knitting the Rosy sweater. This is my start. Here we go. Let me get to the right place. The Rosy sweater. Isn't that gorgeous? So you can't really see much of it. Let's see if I can. If you're not familiar with the Rosy sweater, now I'll never find the piece of paper. Here it is. By Le Knit. It has been on the internet, on Ravelry forever and ever and ever. And I have been wanting to knit this. And I finally just said, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I started it last night. That's not true. I started the collar work last night. I cannot knit quite that fast. The Rosy sweater is a lot of fun. Oops. It's done with either holding fingering and a mohair or a Surrey alpaca together with it, or you can do like I do and I am knitting it with DK weight. So fun pattern, little interestingly written. If you go to YouTube at all, you'll see there are tons of people on YouTube that have done this sweater, and they all have little difference of opinions. So it's been kind of interesting trying to figure it out. It's got some interesting twists in it as you're going along. Okay, everyone, thank you for your patience. I'm going to try to come back down this way. And you can see what you normally see when we go live in the morning. Thank you so much for your patience. Come in and see us. I hope that we have inspired you to maybe refresh yourselves a little bit, take advantage of these beautiful yarns, some of which will not be returning. So that is important if you found something that you love, love, love. You can't go wrong. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And tomorrow is our open stitch day. So if you are in the area and we would love to have you come in and stitch with us. We open at 10 a.m. for our stitchers, and you can stay until we close at 4. So it's a lot of fun. A lot of people are usually in here. We have a great mix of people that come in, and we would love to have you join us. Also coming up, we have a trunk show coming from Twice Sheared Sheep. We already carry quite a few of their products, but if you like Twice Sheared Sheep, you will love this trunk show. It'll be here, I want to say, the second week in August. Don't hold me to that. I could have that wrong. But we would love to have you come in and join us. They've got lots of goodies and gadgets and some of the things that we have not carried in here as well. So have a wonderful evening, everyone, and I will see you next week. And hopefully Evie will be back with me, and we'll have some more things to show you and some more things to talk about. And again, thank you for your patience. If you tried to join this morning, technology, what can I say? You've heard me talk about it forever. So have a great day, and thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye-bye.